We Aussies love belting out a tune at karaoke with friends. Perhaps it's something to do with us having a lifelong dream to own the stage and enamour our adoring fans with a power ballad, or perhaps it's usually a mix of the Australian heat and a couple of ice-cold beers. Whatever it is, there's something fun about singing like no one's listening. Unfortunately, for most of the houses in my neighbourhood, they had no choice but to listen as I sang for hours this past weekend to review the latest iteration of the Let's Sing franchise. What's it like? Plug in your microphone, warm up those vocal cords, and check 1, 2 as we review Let's Sing 2025 on Nintendo Switch. Normally, this is a part of the video where I'd ask you to like and subscribe, but instead I wanted to talk about Movember. What's It Like is throwing its support behind my good friend Archie, who is leading the charge for Movember, which aims to take on mental health issues, suicide, prostate cancer, and testicular cancer. If you would like to know more or want to donate to his campaign, click on the card that's just popped up on your video. Now, let's get back to it. Now for this review, we have to do things a bit differently, as we can't score the game on our usual criteria. So you will see that we've changed our normal scoring system to something a little bit different to help you make a more informed choice. Also, please ignore the background music for this video, but due to copyright reasons, I had to mute all the audio as I cannot afford to get 30 strikes in one video. Let's Sing 2025 is a return to the popular karaoke series that allows you to sing along with a variety of artists from many different genres in competitive and co-op play. The game follows the formula of matching the tone and pitch of your voice to a bar to maximize your score. You can't lose the game, so it just really keeps you focused on having a go and having fun. And it's all the better for it. You can play the game with USB microphones available in a bundle, or you can use any previously released mics, or you can play using your mobile phone. Now, I didn't have the best experience using my phone, and we linked two phones with two USB mics for testing. Now, the phones relay your voice via your internet connection, so unless you have a real low latency connection, you're gonna have a bad time. When we switched back to the USB mics, I found the audio tracking to be accurate, especially after using the built-in sync system to tune the mics to the TV. There's a single-player career mode which was a little bit too cringy for my liking, and it sees you climb the ladder of fame by achieving target scores on songs. But the dialogue and drawn-out story elements tend to keep you off the stage for a little longer than I liked, meaning most players will resort to returning to the tried and true formula of the classic Let's Sing style of gameplay, and that's where the fun really begins. For party play, singers can choose the classic mode, which pits you against up to 3 other players to compete for the top score, or there's feat mode, which allows players to tackle songs together by passing verses, bridges, and choruses around, making you a group act. The strength of Let's Sing 2025 lies in its varied playlist that spans the decades all the way from the 80s to today. This track listing can be bolstered further by a VIP pass, giving players even more tracks to sing along to. I was actually quite surprised because the pass is reasonably priced, and you do get 1 month for free when you first get the game. There are a lot of options to create your avatars as well for your singers, and despite my best efforts to branch out and make a character that looked like me, the best I could manage was a woman in a beard. And I'm not really sure why there wasn't an option for more avatar types, especially considering that the playlist had a rather even mix of both male and female artists. You can further customize these avatars by progressing through a free battle pass type system called the LMA, and it didn't really add much to the game for me, but some players who want to deck out their avatar and have a bit more ownership might get some enjoyment out of it. And while I guess this sort of thing really isn't a problem since it's optional, Let's Sing just seems to add a lot of unnecessary elements and layers in order to keep you engaged, which ends up doing the opposite because it takes you away from the singing. So while the story mode and the very odd battle pass inclusions feel awkward and out of place, The actual singing and party play are fantastic, and the ability to set playlists and go for broke means you'll have a great time singing all your favourite songs. For my superstars looking into accessibility options, there are none to speak of. So as always, I recommend further research to find out if Let's Sing 2025 is right for you. At $55 Australian, Let's Sing 2025 is great value for a game that you will constantly break out at parties to sing along with your friends. There's plenty of songs to play, and those with USB microphones, they're going to have a great time. But there's a lot of superfluous extras that will most likely fail to grab your attention, like the Avatar Battle Pass and the bloated career mode. That being said, those looking to belt out songs all night long with some friends are going to love this year's offering of Let's Sing 2025. So, what's it like? Let's Sing 2025 is like karaoke, only you can do it in the privacy of your own home. I award it 78 out of 100. And in the interest of full disclosure, a review copy was provided by Play On Australia, but this doesn't impact my score. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. The best way that you can support What's It Like is by liking and subscribing. And for the month of November, I'm donating all my channel earnings to my good friend Archie's Movember campaign. So if you've just watched this video, you're already doing your part.